Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Shannon Smith. I am the Inspiration Team Director for Brutus Monroe, and I am so excited that you're joining me tonight. I hope that we can have some fun having a few crafty shenanigans, and I have a few fun things planned, but I hope you like what we do. So we'll give just a couple of minutes for people to get on. I just need to go to the chat where I can see it. Well, hello, Kelly. Hello, Penny. Welcome. Hope you guys have had a good week. Did you do anything particularly fun? I figure while we're waiting for a couple more people, I'm just going to clean a few more things off of my area. All right. All right. Well, we are going to start off. Let me just move this out of my way. By going over the inspiration kit. Usually I do it a little earlier in the month, but we have had so much fun this month. There's just so many things to see. I haven't had a chance to do it yet. So this is the Sophisticated Spring Inspiration Kit. So let's look and see what is available. So the Brutus Monroe subscriptions are amazing, and this is just one of them that is available. And I believe the kit is it $34.99, Penny? And in the kit, let me just tell you this right off the bat. We'll start with the best. So, oh, that sounds fun, Penny. Oh, quiet week. Quiet weeks are kind of nice too. Hi, Robin. Welcome. And Darren, Robin says hi. And also, I want to remember to thank Darren for moderating and helping things run smoothly. Okay, so in the inspiration kit, you can expect a 6x9 stamp set more often than not, and a coordinating die set. And these each are I believe, $24.99, usually separately. So already you've got your $34.99 just in these two items. I'll show you what some other things that we have this month. We have this really pretty, I love this selection of sequins. It's just a really pretty mix. And does that not scream spring? Hi, Carol. How are you? Product. Oh, Darren, can you flip the camera to the bigger one? Thank you, Carol. We didn't mean to slack off. So yes, this is Sophisticated Spring. And you've got all of these really, look how pretty these eggs are. I love these. And then you've got your bunnies. And you've got all of these great sentiments. And then on your die set, you've got dies that match all the eggs, and you've got your cute bunnies again. And then we went over the sequins, and I'll show you that a little closer. Oh, maybe not that close. There we go. Really pretty mix. And then the next thing I'll show you is I'll show you the card panels. So you get these card panels, and also the conversation clippings are printed with toner. So if you are a fan of foiling, that makes it possible to be able to foil them. So we've got this cute design. How cute would that be for a card back? You've got this fun thing. I saw somebody use this, and I think it was Tina who made a really cute bunny with her. All right. And we've got all of these cute eggs. Again, you could cut these out. You could use them as a back for your card. And then you've got these little bunny heads. And you get two each of those. And like I said, these are foilable. And then since we've already talked about it, let's talk about the conversation clippings. So these, you get 2 white and 2 black. These little sayings that you can just cut these apart, and you've got your sentiments ready to go. We're actually going to use these on our card tonight. We've got sunny spring, New reading random ones. Life is beautiful. Create your own sunshine. I just think these are the best. I love conversation clippings. Okay, so then you get a selection paper. And you get an inspiration sheet. I should show you that first. So here are some of the things our inspiration team has created using this kit. Beautiful. Love our team. And then we've got a selection of layering cardstock, and you get some glitter stock. Isn't that a pretty color? I am in love with that. And then we've got card bases. These are amazing. These particular card bases, they are nice and sturdy and so convenient. I love these. They're already scored, they're already cut. So it just makes creating that much more fun. And then this particular kit has a couple of designer sheets of paper in the 6x6. And then there's actually 3 of these in my kit, but set aside for our project tonight. Actually, I'll use another one. So I'll just set that aside. And I'm just going to slip this back in this awesome bag. These work so great. It's so great for organizing in your craft room. And then this is the beautiful paper pad. Actually, I have one that's open. That comes in your kit, and you've got all of these beautiful springy plaid colors. I don't know if you can see that. My camera kind of washes things out a little bit. It's more vivid than this, and it's really cute. You've got all of these really pretty. They're not quite as light as pastels, but they're definitely softer tones. My sister used to call them ice cream colors. Okay, so we will be using this tonight as well. So anyway, all of this comes in your kit, and like I said, it's a super good value for, I believe, $34.99. Oh, Kelly, I just got my nails done today. I don't know what this nail polish is called, but my nail girl said, "Oh, you want something springy?" And I said, "Yes, please." And that's what she suggested, and I thought it was pretty, so I went for it. Hi, Donna. Hi, Heather. How are you guys doing? I'm really glad you guys are here. We're going to do some fun things. So I'm going to move this out of our way so that we can play. All right. So we are going to use, I've already pulled the paper from this, but we are going to use this really pretty light purple plaid. It's really, really pretty. And the other side has green, which is also really cute. So it makes it hard to decide, but thankfully you've got more than one of each color, so you can use it. So I thought that the Sophisticated Spring paper pad looked really nice with the new spring flowers that was really. There are so many beautiful patterns in these, and they mix and match really, really well. So I thought we would play with both. So we're going to use that piece from the Sophisticated Spring paper pad, and then from the Spring Flowers pad, whoops, sorry, I didn't mean to bounce my camera around. We're going to use this pretty yellow and purple floral. So we'll do something like that. And then I told you that I have that yellow piece. So I'll show you what we're going to do there. Let's do that first, in fact. So I'm going to take, oops, I had these little dots on my desk and they are on everything. Okay, let me just get that off of my finger. Okay, so we're going to take one of these great card panels that was, well, I guess it can be a card panel or whatever you want, but it's a cardstock panel that came in my kit. And I'm going to use the Vines piercing die that also released last month with the spring release. Beautiful pattern on it. Also, I'll just show you since I've got it out. This also released last month. This is the Flowers A2 piercing die, and I'm looking forward to playing with this as well. But for today, we're going to use the Vines. Okay, so I'm going to pull my die cut machine up here. So bear with me for just a second while it's kind of big and cumbersome, but we'll make it happen. So I'm just going to We don't need the whole piece of paper anyway, but it fits great with an A2. So I'm just lining them up. And we'll just throw that through my machine. Hopefully not shake the table too much. And I like to go back and forth. I do it twice whenever I do it, just because it makes me feel like I've done a thorough job. So now we've got this really pretty pierce pattern, which I absolutely love. Isn't that just pretty? I love how delicate and pretty it is. So we are going to use that little guy, of course. I'm just going to put my die right back in or I will lose it. Okay. So now, just to make it easier for you to see, I'm going to grab a Living Star ink. And I'm going to just grab it. Actually, you know, I'm going to use my new blender brushes. So Brutus Monroe started carrying these awesome little brushes. And they go well. I absolutely. So make sure you get some before they are out of stock. Hopefully they'll come back anyway, but still, who wants to wait? I want it now all the time. Okay, so then I'm just going to go over it's pierced just to kind of make it stand out a little bit more. And it's pretty subtle. I mean, you really can't mess this up because we're on yellow paper with yellow ink. And we're just kind of making the pierce stand out just a little bit more. And this little guy's great for this. So now I want to get these little blenders for all of my distress inks too. So I'll be buying these brushes for a while. So you might have to compete with me. Let's see. I haven't been looking at the comments and quiet tonight. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Jennifer, I think I said hello to you, but just in case I'm saying hello again, I'd rather be safe than sorry. Hi, Valencia, and hi, Tina. Tina, I was just talking about you. I was showing the card panels, and wasn't it you that took the bunny? I have moved them now. Oh, I'm not sure where I moved them to, but didn't you take the bunny and do a cute little bunny face on it on the Brutus Monroe fan page? Yes, Jennifer, you can reuse the brushes. You can wash them out. The way I like to do it is I just keep them for the same colors. So I'll keep one for yellows, and then I don't worry about washing them out. I just keep the ink in there, but I keep them with a color family so that they don't muddy pads or anything. But I would keep them as one type of ink. You may need to have separate brushes for depending on the kind of ink, because like a pigment ink is going to be different, obviously, than like a water-based ink. Okay, so I think that helped. Don't you think that helped it stand out just a little bit more? Okay, we'll let that dry while we go on to the next step. I thought so, Tina. Hi, Missy. Welcome from West Virginia. Hi, Linda. Okay, so I'm just going to move our little card panels since we're not going to be using those tonight. I'm actually going to move those over too. Okay, so let's get cracking on our card. I'm going to take, oh, I have card bases somewhere around here because I just showed them to you. Oh, I put them back in the thing. I'll just grab the one from over here. This little slot in my storage is perfect for my card bases. That was kind of a funny, happy event. Sometimes I think just the storage and putting things away when you get a new order and stuff is as much fun as crafting almost. But when you find the perfect thing that just like makes your life easier, isn't that the best? Okay, so we are going to our floral paper down to 4 inches by 5 1/4. And I don't think you'll be able to see everything on my cutter, but I'll do the best I can. I can't see the bottom. I don't have quite enough space for that. By 5 1/4. Okay. Now we've got what will be our back panel on our card. And then I want to leave a little bit of space here. Oh, I think that'll be okay. I'm going to cut this one down to 3 3/4 by 5. Hi, here. Hello from Carrie, Darren.
Hi.
He says hello in his goofy. I don't know if you heard him, but he's a goofball. He's my goofball. So this one we're going to cut to, let's try 3 1/2 first and see if we like that or if we want to go smaller. We can always go smaller. Can't put anything back on it though, right? Let's see, 3 1/2 by 4 3/4 would be the right measurement if we're going down by 1/4 inch at a time. Let's see what we think of that. Am I showing enough of the plaid? That's my question. I think I'm going to cut it down one more time. So now we're going to 3 1/4. What is going on? There we go. 3 1/4 by 4 1/2. Yeah, I like that better. I think it needed a little bit more frame. But now I'm questioning if I would rather have more of the floral. I kind of do think I would. So I'm not going to have as much of the purple frame. So we're going to cut this one down as well. So this one's going to be 3 1/2. Indecisive, sorry. Isn't that flower paper pretty, Jennifer? I love it too. And this one is 4 3/4. Okay. Now we've got the basics. We've got the base of our card ready to go, ready to be filled with all kinds of fun stuff. I think that will work. So now I'm going to do one more, and I'm going to do it. I'm just still trying to decide how I want to do it exactly. I may want to do a square, but I'll show you. I've got the bunny and the eggs already colored. So this is the little bunny. I've got these cute eggs, and I just colored those with colored pencil. I think we may stick to the, let's try the rectangle. Sorry, my brain was not working there for a minute. Let's see. So we cut this one down to 3 1/2. So let's, right? No, 3 1/4. So this one's going to be 3. Sorry, my dog is playing with his toy, and of course it's got a squeaker in it. Carrie, I love spring too, and it's just so refreshing, and we're always just so ready for it. And then 4 1/4 is the length. No, that doesn't seem right. Yeah, that is right. Did I already cut it twice? I don't know. Does that look right? I think that's okay, but I think I'm going to cut it down again. So bear with me. This part was kind of, so part of what I'm using, I only have one of, so I couldn't do it ahead of time. So we're just going to wing it a little bit. All right, so I'm thinking, I like there to be some of this. I like that there's this much of the pierce showing. I think we might go down a little bit more on this side. See if that looks a little bit closer. I think I cut that straight. It looks really crooked to me. No, it looks pretty straight when I do that. I don't know, maybe it's this one, but I'm not going to worry about it too much. So we're going to move on. So maybe a half of what I usually cut off. So that one's 4. I'm going to take it down to just between 3 3/4 and 4. Okay, I think that might make me happier. That looks a little more even. It's still a little bit off, but I like that better. So let's see what that looks like on our card. Oh, I didn't know that. Minnesota colors, huh? Just for you. Okay. So we're going to see if we like this. Okay. Hello, Donna. All right. So now I want to do something fun on the background. So I got these rub-ons. They're called it's from 49 and Market, and it's Countryside Rub-ons. It's vintage artistry. What does it come up as under the website, Darren? Oh, right in front of my face. Yes, thank you for adding that link, Darren. And you're the best. And it even comes with this cool little tool. I've been doing this long enough that with the big rub-on craze in, maybe a decade ago, I remember them, and I even probably still have several. But yeah, this makes it handy. Better than a popsicle stick you usually get, right? Set, I will show you. Isn't that pretty? I'm loving everything in this set. But for this card, I just wanted to add a little something behind the eggs. And so we're going to use one of these more subtle, just texture. It's kind of like chicken wire. So we're just going to cut that off. So the way to use rub-ons is, rather than try to only rub one section of your rub-on sheet, it's much easier and much more successful if you just cut that part out. You will be much happier and will be less likely to cuss. So we're just going to cut a little section out right here. We'll use this guy. So now I've got what I want. And thankfully it was near the edge. That made it more convenient. And we'll peel the backer off. Trying to decide, I don't want to set it on there because it'll stick. I think I'm going to put it down about, let's put it about right here, a little bit away from the top. Gives us a little bit of wiggle room. So now I'm just going to take my little rub tool and actually I think I prefer the other side rather than the pointy side. And there's my dog with the squeaker again. You've never used rub-ons? They're fun. And you'll see they're not very hard either. You're just going to rub them right on your paper. The trick is to make sure you've gotten the whole image that you want. This one's pretty forgiving because it's just kind of an abstract one. So that's a good place to start. Start with something that you're not going to be upset about if you have an accident the first time, you know? I am a fan of crafting with some sort of a backup plan. But don't let them intimidate you because they are very, very easy to use. So I feel like it's kind of, I can kind of feel the paper separating. So you want to go really slow when you peel off. I have to go back over it. It may not have done it. Oh, it has so far. Okay. So now, so I can see there was a little spot right here that didn't peel, but it's just a little speck. So even so, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. You want to go real slow. Yeah, that one's okay too. Okay, so now we've got this paper and texture to it that we can use on our card. And then you just throw the other part away unless you've got something on there you want. Thanks, Donna. They're not really shiny once they're on most of the time. I mean, I haven't ever used any that are shiny. There may be some shiny ones out there, but it's not really shiny. Okay, so now that was just enough to give us a little texture behind our bunny. I didn't want anything that stood out too much because I didn't want to take attention away from our bunny legs, but I felt like it needed a little something. So now let's start assembling this, and we'll grab a sentiment in just a minute. Heather, they are really cute rub-ons. I love them. All right. So I'm just using a little, I like liquid glue a lot of times. I kind of use everything. I don't have one adhesive that I go to, but when I'm live, the glue is just a little faster sometimes for me and a little more forgiving. So, all right. I like having, well, I'm not going to stick that on yet because I think we might want to put some ribbon on this. Shocking, right, Heather? I never do any ribbon on any of my cards. Ha, ha, ha. Okay, so yes, now I'm going to add our little panel. So I did this last year, but I'm going to tell you again. So whenever it's around Easter time, it always makes me think of my mom because she loved bunnies. And she had an entire guest bedroom that was filled with stuffed bunnies. And she just had them all over the bed and she just thought they were the cutest thing. And so the grandkids would come over and she'd let them play with them and they would have fun playing with the little bunnies. But bunnies always make me think of her. And then eventually she decided she was done with her bunnies. So she let all the grandkids come over and pick their favorite bunnies. And so now, you know, some of the grandkids still have them. I don't know if they all do, but I know a few of them do. Okay, so now I think we need some ribbon. We're going to put that on before we put our bunny on. And I think I have just enough to make this work. Otherwise, we might have to cheat a little bit. Oh, look at that. This is going to be a close one. Do you guys think we can do it? Isn't it a cute bunny? I think it's cute too. I love its little chubby cheeks. I want to pet it. Darren grew up with a pet bunny and he talks about it every now and then because he loved that bunny so much. He said it was a great pet. It was the favorite pet he had.
name was Buttons.
And his name was Buttons. Okay, now I am going to cheat because I don't want to try to tie a bow in that. So I am going to do the cheat way. Oh, cute, Heather. I want to see it. You'll have to send me a picture. So if you need to conserve ribbon, here is an easy way. So I'm just going to, and I'm sure most of you probably already do this, but just in case you didn't, this is great if you're doing like a card swap or something where you're doing a whole bunch like invitations or something. This is a great way to make your supplies last a little longer and go a little further. So I hope that I have that where I want it, because I think I wanted it up a little higher, but now it's on there. So that's where it's staying. Okay. So we're going to put that on there, and then we're going to tie our bow this way. So I think I'm going to try it a different way. Yeah, that works better. I did it with the shiny side up instead of down, and that worked. So the loop part, we want the shiny side to show. Wow, there is no ribbon to spare on this card. That is about as close as you get. That is about as close as you can get. But it was the best shade that I had for the card, and I really wanted to use it, so. Now the best thing, about the cheat is that you can move your bow around a little bit if you need to. So I'm going to scoot it a little bit because it's a little close to the edge of the card for me. And if you can avoid doing what I did, which is I pulled too hard on the end of the ribbon, and that's what kind of makes it fray. So if you can be gentle, you can avoid that headache. There we go. Gave it a little haircut. All right, so now we've got our ribbon in place. Sorry, it's really bugging me. It's not quite straight. So I'm going to move it up just a little. Okay, I think that's better. And then now I feel like it's good. Okay, so now we are ready. We can put it on our card, and then we can fuss with the bunny. I'm just going to put the glue away so it's out of our space. So you can, if you want to pop it up a little, this isn't too bad. It's not too bulky because the ribbon isn't going all the way around. If you were worried about the bulk, you could pop it up on some glue, some foam squares, but I think it's flat enough to the paper that it's fine with me. And I have forgotten to look at the comments. I apologize. Look for a minute. All right. Needle-tipped bottles are definitely a good idea, Heather. That's a great, we have those in the store, so that's awesome. And let's see. Thank you, Linda. I think so too. Oh, I did see that one. Oh, you raised rabbits? That's so cool, Carrie. Did you get attached to them? Cross stitch, Heather. That's awesome. Heather did cross stitch. And let's see. And sewing. You are multi-talented. Sorry, when I go to scroll over the comments, my cursor, when it's over them, it blocks them. So it makes it a little trickier. I'm still getting used to it. I'm sure I'll get better at that. All right, so if I can just get these things to peel off, you know how sometimes I struggle with that. And I do not see my little, oh, there it is. Okay. This will speed things up. All right. So now, let's do our best to get this on our card as centered as possible. It does help to do it when you're standing. You get a better perspective than when you're sitting. Okay. What we have to do is put our sentiment and our little cute bunny on there. And I definitely think our bunny dimension. So we are going to add foam to the back of him.
Linda, that's the kind of dog you have.
Oh, Linda, we have one that's just kind of he's some kind of a terrier. He's a rescue dog. We don't really know exactly, but he kind of looks like a Jack Russell that's all the way orange. Don't know that that's what he is, but that's what he reminds me of. And then our other dog is a little Maltese. Louie and Buddy are their names. And you can hear Louie. He's the loudest of the two. He's the feistiest of the two, too. Let's see. So this one, I think, will tuck behind the other ones. So we're going to foam on that one because we want a little bit more depth on our card. So this one will look like it's a little further behind. Let me scooch that up a little bit. Okay, so now we just need to put a sentiment on this and maybe a few sequins or something, right? I'm wondering if the black might be better on this one. No, I kind of like the white. I think black is a little too harsh. So we need to pick a sentiment. I'm thinking definitely an Easter one would make sense, or a spring one. Let's see what we've got. Sunny spring greetings. And that one's on the top. Should we go with that one? Let's see how it looks. I kind of like to see the length. Chewy from, oh my gosh, Heather, that's hilarious. That could work. Okay. So we're going to kind of set this one on this side. And I think I'll use some of my skinnier double stick tape. Just in case I need to move it. The conversation clippings in the box are not retro.
Oh, I hit the wrong link.
Oh, Darren hit the wrong link. Thank you, Tina. Oh, you took it off right away. He caught it.
The conversations aren't coming up, so they're just the box right now, or they're not available for individual box.
Okay, so those are not coming up on the site yet because they're still, the box is still active, I think. Heather, you might know, but for now, just know that they are in the box. And what was that?
QR code I can give you.
Yeah, Darren can give you the QR code for that. Okay, so let's find some more purples. I want purple on here. I think we'll put a couple of purples over here, and we need maybe one more. I don't think we need a whole lot because this card has a lot going on. All right. All right, well, I'll put those in after because I don't have the patience right this second. All right, let's see. We just need to put a little dot right here, right here, right here. And I'm just going to use my pen to put them where I want them. Whoops. Nice thing about that, push it down as well. Okay. I think we've just about got it on that. What do you guys think? Your grandson was Penny's grandson in the this birthday party. I can just see if I can scroll. That's so cute. Okay. Oh, Anakin. That's hilarious. I didn't know how many people were naming their dogs after the Star Wars characters. Okay. Okay. Well, thank you so much. Thanks, Tina. I want to talk to you about something before you go, if you wouldn't mind. So I meant to do this at the beginning and completely spaced it. So there is a huge, huge sale going on right now on the Brutus Monroe site. You do not want to miss it. It is an amazing sale. It's the Monroe Madness sale. And Darren's got a little visual up there you can see right now. Gift with purchase on several levels. So when you make any purchase at all, you get the little shoe keychain. And then all of these gifts with purchase, they stack. So you keychain automatically when you make a purchase, as long as it's a physical purchase, I think. Heather, you might have to help me with the particulars. Hi, Donna. I'm glad you're here. And then I can't see that small, but I think it's a $20. Darren, can you see it bigger on your screen? So when you get to 20, you get the embossing. And then when you get to, it's 40 for the adhesive. Yeah. And 50 for the move. Is it 50 or 60? 60 for the medium movers, which I talked about that a couple of weeks ago on my live. Those are really fun. If you like to use like chroma glaze. I don't know where that came from. Glitter glaze. Those are perfect for that. They make that really easy. They are great. And then there is an exclusive squeaky clean that I'm telling you for no other reason necessarily. I made an order. Like I didn't really need an order right this second. I say that, but I laugh when I say that because I can always find something I need. But I was like, I have to have that marshmallow. It smells like the marshmallows in a cereal that you may know. One of the first cereals that put marshmallows in. And I hear it's really, really good. And Darren, I didn't finish. Can you put it up again? Yeah. Oh. So then the next, is it 100 for the? Okay, so 100 for the stick and stamp mat. And then at 120, you get to choose between the paper pads that you see there. No? Oh, it's 150. It did jump. Okay, I apologize. So at 100, you get this, all of the things that, And at $150, you get this awesome paper pad. Christopher showed it earlier on his live. The thing, and then beyond that, at $170, 200. I'm sorry. Thank you. Keep up on me because I can't read that small. So at $200, you get a score tool, and at $250, you get the pencils, and at $300, you get, you guys, if you watch Christopher, you've seen these jewels. They are amazing and they last forever. So definitely don't miss out on any of this. And yes, Heather. So when you are going to put in your order, definitely log in first, because I did this earlier today and I was like, oh, the marshmallow stuff isn't coming up in my order. And Christopher let me know that you have to log in first for them to show up in your cart. So make sure that you do that so that you don't panic when you don't see them. Heather, am I forgetting anything? Hopefully I remembered everything. I'm glad I can kind of lean on you. I think that that's everything. I usually take a little bit longer, but this card came together really fast and really easy. Plus I had the coloring done ahead of time just because I never know how long that's going to take me. So I just don't want to make you sit there and watch me color. All right. Well, I really am grateful that you came and joined me tonight. And I had a lot of fun with you. And I like that oh, thank you, Kelly. Let's see. Penny says that if you do a non-shippable order, like a gift card for $300, you can get all the gifts, but you would pay the shipping on those gifts, unless you are local and you can pick them up in the store. Thank you for reminding me of that, Penny. And Heather said you can combine gift cards and products to reach a level. That is awesome. Oh, Heather wants me to shirt. So this is the shirt that is right now. It's new at Bruce Monroe, and it released with our Retro Rewind box, which if you haven't checked that out, you definitely need to check it out. And the proceeds for this shirt are will benefit the, am I saying it right? Prasad? Did I say that right? If I said it right, yay. If not, correct me. They are benefit from the LGBTQ community. And I know that Heather it's a near and dear to Heather. And so it's really an awesome opportunity to support that, the Prasad. I don't know what the end of that is. Prasad something. What is it, Heather? Hi, Luann. It's $20 for adults, $15 for youth. And thank you. I'm excited to play with this because I hadn't had, like I said, had a chance to play with the sophisticated spring kit yet. And trust me, I am going to try to fit every single thing I can into our next one. It's coming to an end so quickly, and I'm like, I haven't even used the dies yet. So next week I'm going to use the dies, which are super cute. Let me just show them to you. And I still haven't used the lilies, so I may not get to use those on a live, but I will definitely use them and post something. But these are the dies. This is the puddle jumping set. This is if you are a member of the, you can purchase these separately, but it's awesome if you can get these through the subscription to the die of the month. And then I'll probably use the stencil as well. And this is called Spring Showers. So we'll do something with these. All right. Oh, they're all 15 now, Penny. Okay, so all the shirts are 15. So yeah, my son wants the shirt too. So it's a good one. It's definitely a good one. Thank you, Heather. I'm sorry. I wasn't sure. Oh, Prasad Center. I knew I was missing a word, but I wasn't sure what the next word was. So sorry I blew that, but thank you for helping me out. Hello, Christopher. How are you? Oh, you watched the whole time? So you watched me slaughter the Prasad. Yeah. You might have to live and craft again. Well, you should always make time for crafting. That is one thing I can say. That is self-care, in my opinion. And that is definitely something that I enjoy. I don't know about you guys, but it's definitely therapy for me. All right. Christopher is riding the devil's tricycle. That's right. That is right. Heather, did you mean that you need to go live and craft again? I think you might have missed a word. I completely just interpreted what you were trying to say. Oh, so they are 20 and 15. Sorry about the confusion on the shirts. They are 20 for adults, 16 for youth sizes. All right. Is there anything else? Does anybody have any questions? Does anybody have anything to add? Donna, I'm with you. I'd rather craft than ride the devil's tricycle too. It's all Penny's fault that you have the tricycle. Oh, that would be fun, Heather. I would love to go live with you again. That was a lot of fun. We'll have to do it soon. Let's not wait too long. Maybe we could do it around like April 15th or something. You never know. Your sister-in-law got one. Oh, wow. So you have one too. That's awesome, Penny. That is awesome. All right. Well, if anybody has anything more to add, now's your chance. I think we're probably about done here. All right. Well, thank you so much for joining me. And I will see you next week when we'll play with our items I talked about already. And don't forget to get your t-shirt. And don't forget and do not lose out on the Monroe nest cell. That is definitely something you probably would want to share with your friends. Thank you so much. Bye.